Hello everyone, you are welcome back to today's training. This is day 2 and I hope you all learned a whole lot. I'm Shikemi Olabisioluwasikemi and this training is brought to you by SIDA Farms, and get ready to learn a whole lot. In our last class I talked about a whole lot of things: catfish, production, and then our focus was mainly on the grow out section, and then we talked about what you have to do when it comes to catfish production. Now, in the last class I said we are going to be talking about the diseases of catfish in today's class, and I hope you're ready to learn, because you have to know the signs, you have to know all this so as to know when to administer drugs to your fishes, so as to know when to give a certain kind of drug for a certain kind of disease or infection. So let's get right into it. Number one disease, we have cracked head. I'm going to be inserting a picture here so you can see what it looks like. We have cracked head. So when you see this, you know that your fishes are having what? Cracked head. So cracked head is the most common fish disease that is experienced by most fish farmers. It's the most common. Now, cracked head is usually caused by unbalanced nutrient composition in the feed or overfeeding. So when you see cracked head, you'll notice a reddish lateral line on the skull area on the head. So when you see that, of course, it's a kind of disease that you notice at the early stage if you're very observant. So you see that reddish lateral line on the head. So that is to show you that your fishes are suffering from cracked head, and then you have to act fast. So for this disease, I will always recommend you to stop feeding and then to change their water almost immediately and give them a salt bath and fill up the water. Don't feed them, allow them rest. Then you can start feeding from the second day after that treatment. By then they will have started regaining back their form and started getting better. So for us to improve on their feeding, then I will also recommend getting supplements, multivitamins, to mix with their feed so as to boost the nutritional content of their feed. Now, next up we have water quality disease. Oxygen deficiency is a major cause of mass mortality and suffocation in catfish farming. So when the dissolved oxygen in the water is very low, then it is 100% sure that you are going to keep on having issues in your fish farm. You're going to have a whole lot of mortality. The fishes will die by suffocation because there is no dissolved oxygen in that water that they can use to breathe and survive. In order to treat this, you have to make sure your pond is properly demudded. That means you remove the mud at the base of your pond. So you drain out the water to a certain level and then you demud it. And then also you can make use of what? Aerator. Make sure that you always change your water. Make sure that the water is not dirty, because when it's too dirty, and then it tends to reduce the level of dissolved oxygen in the water. So make sure your water is clean, make sure you demud your pond, and also you can make use of an aerator. We have bigger aerators like the paddle aerators, so you can make use of that to increase the level of dissolved oxygen in the water. Next up we have scoliosis. Scoliosis is a skeletal deformity of the fish body. I'm going to insert the picture right here so you can see it. I'm sure some of you might have seen it before. So that is scoliosis, and this is caused, or this happens when they are very young. This happens when they are very young. That is at the hatchery stage. That is where scoliosis emerges from. So there are some things that you have to do so as to avoid this. Scoliosis is caused by high concentration of heavy metals and acid in the water. It is caused by heavy metals, that is high concentration of heavy metals and acid in the water, and this happens mainly or majorly in the hatchery nursery stage. How can we prevent this? This can be prevented by making sure that your pond or your pond at the vat is properly treated and cured. That means you do not just use it after constructing. Let's say you're using concrete pond, you have to treat it. You fill it up with water, cut in banana leaves and allow it to cure. Let it get treated, let it get neutralized, because there are some chemicals, there are some heavy metals in the cement and the sand that was used in making what this pond or this concrete pond, even for tarpaulin. So you have to treat it properly, you have to allow it to cure so as to kill what all this heavy metal, all these heavy acids in the water. Now we have so many other diseases. So we have so many other diseases. We have running horse disease, we have anemia, we have gill rot, and so many others. We have gas bubble disease. And then it is expedient, it is important that as a farmer or as a fish farmer, you take note of all these diseases. So in order to get more information about all these diseases, then you have to purchase our ebook, which is going to be given to those who are part of this training at a giveaway price. So you can send a message to the numbers. You can send a message to the numbers in the description box or the numbers displaying on your screen now to purchase yours. For those who are coming from the WhatsApp group for the training, then you can drop a message on the group and ask for the training book or for the manual so as to get more details, so as to get more information on these diseases and every other thing we've learned in class. So I hope you guys learned a whole lot today. Thank you so much for staying till this very moment. Thank you. I really want every one of us to be successful, because your success is my success and it's our success. So let's make it worthwhile, because agriculture is life, catfish farming is amazing, and it is a very huge opportunity for us to harness. So let us all take our time to read the ebook. For those who will purchase, let us take our time to jot things down, to watch this video and learn all what we have to learn. Let us also ask questions, because we'll be answering to your questions. Make sure you ask questions, and we love you all and we wish you success in your endeavor in this business. So thank you for staying with us till this moment. I still remain your home girl, Shikemi Olabisi, the farm lady, and this training is brought to you by SIDA Farms. Give this video a like, a thumbs up, drop a comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.